Oh goodness, isn't this just adorable, and we haven't even begun.
It was the night before Christmas. In a place white and cold, a cute little penguin was out for a stroll, skipping along filled with glee, filled with joy. In his flipper he cradled his favorite toy. Little did the penguin know that on this fateful day, a cold breeze, a gust of wind, would blow his favorite toy away. So he looked and he looked, his beak covered in frost. He looked up from his search and realized, oh no, I am lost.
Oh, poor little penguin person. Oh my Gideon, you're adorable. Look at the animation on that snow. That is absolutely lovely. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game called Home for Christmas, which I don't believe has anything to do with being a horror game.
Not only his toy, but his path was gone too.
That's it. It's sort of disappearing behind me as the sort of the snow refills it. Seemingly not. No, we just have a fibbing narrator. Right then. No, I don't think this game has anything to do with horror. I think it's just as sweet as a Christmas story.
And our poor little penguin knew not what to do.
Apart from get endlessly interrupted. No, the voice acting is professional, so I don't much mind getting interrupted. No, I thought it might be a nice change of pace.
With no hope in sight.
Thought it might be a nice little change of pace to play a nice little, possibly happy game, but possibly slightly
From a
sad.
distance, he could see a small light.
Hark! No, not hark. That means sound, doesn't it? I mean, I spy with my little
As he
penguin
moved
eye.
ever nearer, it was clear it was a home.
Indeed.
And outside, in the front, you could see a small gnome.
A gnome? Oh, the gnome's on the right. Sorry, I thought the gnome was that funny candy cane thing on the left that's shining in the light. No.
Gnome shuffled this way and that and was squinting and muttering,
Fiddlesticks, they have gone missing.
he dug in the snow as the penguin, quite shy, cleared his cold little throat and said,
Mister, might I ask your help? I don't know where I am. I am lost. I can't find my way through the snow and the frost.
The gnome said,
I would like to help you. I would, but my glasses are gone, and my sight isn't good. If I could but find them, if they could be found, then I could assist you. They must be around. Where did you have them last?
asked the penguin.
On my face?
The gnome thought and answered,
While gathering fruit, I was out picking berries, and the snow, how it fell. It frosted my lenses. I couldn't see well. I removed them to wipe them, but they slipped from my hand. And now they are gone. So you must understand that were I to guide you, you might go astray. If I can't find my glasses, I can't see the way.
the lost little penguin felt sympathy for the sad, sightless gnome, and he set out once more, but instead of attempting to get home in haste, he would look for the glasses the gnome had misplaced.
Might I ask, not to, beseech you with logic here in this adorable little tale that you wish to tell, but how precisely did that ragged old badger get home without his spectacles on?
Maybe this rock was the place where he'd find the gnome's glasses, but no, they were nowhere behind.
How under the sun did he just drop his glasses and then wander off? When I drop my glasses, I usually stand still in fear of treading on them. But never mind. Nobody can explain gnome
The
logic.
glasses be here on the stump of this tree? They were not, it appeared. Oh, where could they be?
What a terrible shame. We're making nice patterns in the snow. I rather like that. Oh goodness! I see the light! The light at the end of the
berry
tunnel.
bush seemed like a wise place to search. And there, on a branch, like a bird on its perch, sat the glasses, just where they had fallen. And so the penguin shrieked them, and turned back to go.
Again, dare I try to spoil this with a question of logic, but precisely how am I doing that without opposable thumbs, given I've barely even opposable flippers?
He'd get back to the gnome and return him his sight. Then, once again face his disheartening plight. Being lost wasn't fun, but the penguin was glad that he'd gotten to help and was happy he had.
Dealing with all these rhymes reminds me of playing Arkham City with all of the rhymes in the Riddler's riddles, and the Mad Hatter too. Here, have your thing,
Why,
shush.
you found my glasses,
The tiny gnome
cried. I can't thank you enough. Will you join me inside?
The penguin said,
Thank you, but for I should try to find my way home to this cold, lonely wood.
the gnome said,
Oh, yes, you had mentioned before that you knew not the way to your very own door. Well, now that I see, I am happy to say those candy canes there, they will show you the way.
So you didn't need your sight to take me home. You just needed a statement, and I'm pretty sure the glasses don't affect your face, otherwise I wouldn't have quite so many verbal stumblings as I do. So it would appear that our illogical gnome, who seems to teleport himself around instead of walking, otherwise he would have tripped over his own spectacles, is a little bit of a fibber. Oh well, never mind. I will try to suppress my irresistible attempt to... my irresistible urge to wonder why the Christmas music has gotten so jazzy all of a sudden. Not complaining.
The penguin continued to walk down the track. When he came to a crossroads, and taken aback, he tried to decide which direction to go.
Nice
But
hat.
without a clear answer, just stood in the snow.
You look like a guy who's in need of a hand.
Came a voice, and the penguin did not understand where the voice could have come from. For no one was there, save for 3 mounds of snow piled up in the air.
Seems to be
Down
waving at
here,
me.
said the voice. Turn those peepers down south. I may look like pebbles, but I'm really a mouse.
On the ground lay some buttons, carrots, and stone, which moved as if chaff in the snow on its own.
You need some guidance, said the stones, and I reckon we can work something out if you give me a second and put those there bits that you see in their place. You get your directions, then I get my face.
Hmm? Oh goodness. Oh my Gideon, I can make the most cockeyed snowman in the world. Can I actually just place this in random ass places?
As a face maker, you've got impressive technique,
Said the snowman,
and look, now we both got to be much better.
he said.
This was a good plan. Let me take a good look at you, now that I can.
I'm not bright orange, despite what your senses are telling you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to muck this up quite so royally. I'll give you a nice big rosy grin to make up for it, mate. There we go.
Snowman was proud of the features he wore. He thanked his new friend
And said, look, I am sure that you won't have no trouble if you go to the right. But make sure that you're out of the woods before night.
Oh my Gideon. Why under the sun did you entrust me? I don't have a license for plastic surgery. I also kind of want to go to the left just to see what's over there. Oh, I feel like it's too naughty to resist. It put on the miseries. Oh, there's an invisible barrier. Well, ain't that a bummer? Oh well, never mind. You can't have everything. And when you, I can't get over how
Penguin
cockeyed he
didn't
is.
stick around, wait or dawdle, and set off at once. To the right were the water, but though he walked on just as fast as he might, soon dusk was upon him, and thereafter came night.
This is adorable, and I'm sorry, I'm so stupid and bad at playing
Why,
it.
it's too dark to see.
Said the bird with a chill, when he tripped and he slid.
Oh,
down the side of
goodness.
the hill.
Goodness, we're going on a tobogganing expedition! Oh my giddy aunt, this is actually really smooth and lovely. There's something oddly aesthetically pleasing about the way this works. Well, that didn't last as long as I thought it
In the
would.
woods, in the dark, all alone, frightened and tired and chilled to the bone, the poor little penguin, under stars bright and twinkling, was certain he heard, far away, a light tinkling. Was the sound he heard crickets? Was it ice in the trees? Or perhaps running water, or a lyrical breeze? As he moved ever nearer, though it seemed far away, he felt sure it was bells, like you'd find on a sleigh. The penguin was moving past branches and bark, when a man turned round and stepped out of the dark. The man said, "My goodness, you're only a child. What brings a young penguin out here in the wild?"
It wasn't on purpose.
Said the cold little bird. "Perhaps," said the man, "I could see you chauffeured to your home in my sleigh. For unless I am wrong, it's the next on my route, and the trip won't take long."
This is quite cute, I must confess.
After waving goodbye to the man dressed in red, the penguin was eager to climb into bed. He was glad to be home, but his grief was still there, for his toy remained lost in the cold winter air. But his mama was waiting with a blanket and tea. There were songs in his heart and bright lights on the tree. Even without his toy, he could hardly believe just how happy he was on this cold Christmas Eve.
This is cute. This is a cute little Pingo adventure. This is cute. Somehow this has succeeded in even melting the knackered, old, cold lump of coal within my breast. Somehow it has succeeded in being absolutely adorable. And this narrator certainly has an excellent voice for this job. That was very cute and very sweet, and I very much enjoyed it. And I believe, unless I'm highly mistaken, that it was made to support some nice charities as well. So isn't that just lovely? Little Pingu got home, and we're all very pleased about that. So that was a very cute little change of pace. I rather enjoyed that, and I hope you did as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.